And welcome to Flexible Games, where we are kicking off a new series in, of course, a Dyson Sphere program. You knew it was coming. You knew I was going to jump on this game. I've had it in my wish list for, ever since I discovered that it existed or was going to be a thing. And yeah, it came out last week. And, you know, this is Flexible Games. This is a channel dedicated to modding and open world games. And so I didn't have to record anything last week. I actually had enough videos stored up that I had a free week last week. It doesn't happen often, but lo and behold, this game comes out and it's a Unity game. And so, you know me, I love me some modding. And so I dove right in and I created a UMF mod, and the UMF mod framework is a framework that somebody built for pretty much any Unity game. I've only ever found one Unity game that just does not work with. So yeah, I created a mod, and my first goal of the mod was to replicate the trainers, or as much of the trainers as I could, because I don't like trainers. They're intrusive. They overwrite files. Like it really, and then you have to reinstall them for every version. Like they're just not good. UMF, however, does things a lot differently. It adds one little hook into a Unity core file, and then it loads when the game loads, and then you can mod things after the fact, and it's so nice. And so, yeah, my first goal was to replicate a lot of what those trainers did, and I accomplished that. And then I went beyond. Once I had that stuff done, jump height, long reach, extra drone speed, wind power, solar, fuel density, all these, like I went in. Stack size, that was my very first major unique feature, modifying the stack size of all the items in the game. So yeah, and then debug mode, if you use the mod, you know, setting this to true will spam the log file, but also give me if you have problems with the mod, that'll tell me sort of where the problem is, maybe what happened. All right. And then we get into a lot of unique things, which is all of the tech tree. I go through the tech tree, and I'm able to tweak things here and there on the tech tree, depending on what settings that you use. And I try to maximize the flexibility of my mods, and so you can really go in here and change values or not change values. You know, you can go up here to run speed and, you know, max this thing out to you know, all the way up to the whatever max, I think it's 20. And these are multipliers, remember, these are multipliers. So this is 3 times the default speed. That's what happens there. And then on the text side of things, I've added stuff that you can tweak if you set all of the really cheaty stuff to false. So all of this stuff here you can set to have no change. And then to only change things down here in the tech tree, that allows you to boost things a little bit more reliably, and you know, maybe get a little bit more out of every research that you do. Because late game research is expensive, and doing this will help. And a lot of these features, especially like the mining efficiencies, these were actually requested as a feature. And so I want to go ahead. My Patreons actually, one of my Patreons actually requested that feature, and so I was more than happy to add it in. And then this tech hash needed reduction. This is a blanket one for all of the tech to lower this. And this, I actually had to do a bug fix. This is not the right text. So reduces hash by 1 minus this value. That is actually accurate, but the math here was off. It was a bug in the game, or a bug in the mod, which is why it's now 1.13. I had to bump up the version. So 0.75 will actually cut hash costs by 75%, because 1 minus 0.75 is 0.25. That 0.25 is then multiplied by the original hash value, giving you 25% of what it was before. So yeah, you know, you gotta dust off your algebra skills a little bit from junior high. But yeah, that math is good. The bug is fixed. Everything is excellent now. So we are going to start a new game. Let's get a seed here. Let's see. New 99717. I don't know. 87? No. That's too many high numbers. Let's go to 07. 64 stars. I like it. I'm going to do a 5x resource multiplier just for reasons. Hey, look at that. Is that a black hole? Oh, that's a black hole. Sweet. Neutron star. Oh man, glorious. Can you click on these stars and get any details? Not change start system. I guess you can't. Okay. So, anybody out there playing along? 2997-1707. I think I jotted that down. Yeah, I jotted that down so I wouldn't forget it. Okay. Let's just start game. And the resource model, I mean, yeah, you can set this to 0.05, 0.08, like 1.5, all the way up. Infinite is not actually infinite. It's just very, very large. I think it sets each resource deposit to like 1 billion or something like that. It's a high number. So we're going to go 5x. If you go 0.05x, that is actually cutting your resources in half. So be aware of that. So it defaults to half. So you want to just 1x if you want standard. But be aware that 0.5x is going to cut it in half. All right. So 5x is what I'm going to do. So a lot of the mod settings that I have... Oh, we're going to have this dude talking to us here. There he is.
Welcome to the actual universe.
Oh, it's the actual universe.
You may find it's different from our homeland. Should you be able to adapt to the laws of physics in a short time, I am your advisor and will help you through this mission.
Ooh, there's 3 planets around this thing.
Everything here is
sweet.
Yours. As one of COSMO and the pioneer of the Dyson Sphere program, you will explore this cluster step by step. By using the resources here to construct the Dyson Sphere to provide energy for the center brain to maintain homeland, starting from scratch. I have chosen a designated planet for you to start the mission, which has necessary resources for initial development. Now please drive the space capsule to the planet.
All right. So it's just basically hitting forward. I think I might be able to skip that guy's text. But a lot of the mod settings that I have are just to make recording a little bit easier.
Now you are about to reach the designated planet.
All right, we're gonna land here. Ooh, I see some things and stuff. Ooh, look at all those resources. Look at them all. Hey, we made it.
This is Icarus, a lightweight industrial mecha with powerful functionality. You can use the arrow keys or right-click on the destination to control its movement. In this mission, you will manipulate Icarus to travel beyond the stars and create miracles.
Okay, loves his job, I bet. All right. So if you did the
recycle the space capsule,
yeah, if you
right-click on it to recycle.
If you engage the instant mining, yeah, you can mine really, really fast. So you don't have to do any waiting. But I wanted to show, basically the vanilla Vanilla options at first. Give me those bushes. All right, let's go clear this thing out.
You can use the same operation to collect resources, such as trees, gravel, etc. In the meantime, hold down Shift and right-click to give a series of commands.
That's what I was doing, sir.
You receive several items
All right,
after
where
recycling
is-
the space capsule. Click the inventory button in the lower right corner of
Trying
the
to find,
screen
trying to
open
find
the
some
cabinet to view
copper.
it.
Let's add the fuel. There's some copper. All right, look at that. This is a great seed. We got iron and copper right in here. Lots of iron, coal, stone. I don't know how much stone we're gonna need, but it is what it is, I guess.
You can hold down mouse middle button drag to rotate the angle of view, or slide the mouse wheel to zoom in and out.
All right.
Yet you have not unlocked the construction menu, which will be done automatically when complete any technology research. Click the technology tree button at the bottom right of the screen to open the technology tree and activate a research.
All right. So T, electromagnetism. We need 10 of the resource thingies. So F. Yes. F. 10 of these. T. Activate that. See, this uses power, and that's what that mod feature does, is it makes it not use power. So if we hit C here, go power gen. Yeah, we're using a little bit of power. There we go. Yay, we've got power. How about that?
You have created a mining machine to achieve ore collecting automation. Pick it up from the inventory, or select it on Gathering of Construction menu to build it.
So this thing,
Wind turbine. You have established your first power grid. Not all power facilities has its power supply area. Use the Tesla tower to extend the area of the power grid.
I think
You
shift.
can use the R key to
Yeah.
rotate the mining machine for covering more veins. The more veins covered, the faster the ores will be gathered.
Right
If
there.
you want to ignore grid snapping, try holding down the Shift key.
Let's clear that and build it more like out of the way, and then build one of these guys.
One of your production facilities is not powered. You need to keep it within the power coverage area and supply it with power facilities in order to maintain its normal works. You have done building the first power transmission facility, Tesla Tower. It can carry
There
out
it is.
short-distance wireless power transmission and expand the power supply area of the power grid. Click on it to view the current power grid information.
Oh wow, this thing is fast. Nice. Okay, so we're gonna need some copper as well. That was over here in the woods. So the very humble beginnings to a giant factory that's going to encompass multiple star systems. Just saying. Do. Clear out some trees here. So I'm just going with the flow here. If you guys have any suggestions, recommendations, or hints and tips along the way, you know, as we get deeper into the tech tree, you know, if you know of a hint or a tip that, you know, could go a long ways in helping, you know, just let me know in the comments. I'm always open to other things and stuff. So let's see. I'm gonna need some more buildings. That's gonna require all of these things. I'm gonna need one of these. I'm gonna need one of these. Look at all that stuff in there. Okay. I'd like to possibly maybe Do I have oil in here? I do. Where did I get that at? Alright, I need to build. Rotate this guy around. Try to get as many. That's actually pretty darn good right there. Let's just put him right there. I need to start getting some power and some automation going here. Ooh, look at all that wonderful, wonderful copper coming in. So you can see I can actually hold more I can actually have it stacked to 100. And that is my... I actually don't know what it's stacked. It's for some reason the machine stops when it hits 50. Maybe it's just... Maybe that's the standard. Okay, well, let's look at automatic metallurgy. It's going to require 10 magnets and 10 circuit boards. So let's get not T, G. I keep not F. I keep hitting C to craft. C is a good craft button. F, my brain is just not liking me here. We need 10 of these. 10 of these. All right. Let's grab some resources while we can. Bunch of stone. Pretty sure stone is probably used for several things like sand and glass. Anytime a game includes stone, you know there's going to be glass at some point. Alright, you, tree, all of these things. I want to get some automated smelting going here. Alright, let's hit T and automatic metallurgy. There we go. Now we're building them. This is why I wanted instant mining on, but sometimes I don't play exactly the way I would usually play for a series, just because I know people would cry foul. Yay, automatic metallurgy. So, I should have gotten at least something. Yeah, I did get something. Let's put this guy right in here. And
you built a smelter, which can smelt basic materials, such as iron ingots and copper ingots automatically. While you want to make the raw materials and products get in and out of it autonomously, you need to use sorters and conveyor belts.
Yeah, I know.
After selecting the recipe, you can use the less than key to copy the recipe, and the greater than key to paste the next building that needs to set the same recipe.
Let's set... There's gonna be another iron here. Where's a good spot for copper? Oh, F. All right. Buildings, power. Alright, let's put... Oh.
You have a building without recipe set. Please set the recipe you want. After selecting the recipe, you can use the less than key to copy the recipe, and the greater than key to paste the next building that needs to set the same recipe.
Yeah. I understand the recipe system. I do. Let's go around, maybe. Lack of item. Okay. Trying to merge these power systems. So I should have plenty of power now. Absolutely plenty of power. And yeah, we can start grabbing resources now. I think I need to research some logistics. I think those are up here. 10 and 10. So F components. 10 of these babies. Yeah, I already have the circuit boards. So T activate. This will give us conveyor belts. Yay! Automatic conveyor belts. Glorious. I think this, you can actually hook conveyor belts right up to that, but these you can't. So we are gonna try our best to make an efficient system. Not guaranteed that it's gonna work though. How's our power doing? Ooh, yeah, see, we're down to 2. All right.
You have received the sorter and the conveyor belt, which can achieve full automation now. Use the conveyor belt to transport the piled up ores from the mining machine, and the sorter can deliver the ores from the conveyor belt to the smelter for automatic smelting. When putting a conveyor belt, all you need to do is determine the starting point and the end point of it. In addition, use the up arrow key to lift up one level, and use the down arrow key to drop down one level after the conveyor belt is lifted. Press keypad 0 to reset the construction height of the conveyor belt to the ground. If you don't want the conveyor belt to be attached to the building, you can try holding down the shift key. The sorter is a transportation connector of cargoes between facilities. It will automatically transport them as long as the supply facility and the receiving facility are bridged.
Assembler. Ooh, I've already got the assembler? Oh no, that's storage. Right. I don't know where I saw assembler. There's the smelter. I saw it down here. That's why I was confusing me. It's confusing me. Okay, we need. Let's see. How do I want to do this? Let's take that away. I need to also craft a couple more of these. Let's get this smelter down again. Iron. All right. Now I'm probably going to need a bunch more of these. Okay. Lack of item. Yeah, I get it. I get it. Okay. All right. I like that we make 3 of these at a time. There we go. All right. Now we want to have storage of these things so I can come and grab a bunch. Storage. Can I make like 2 of these? Por favor? I eventually have a lot more smelters and stuff, but you know, I want to get some early game stuff going here, and it's a good way to go. only limited by our storage here, which is going to be kind of a problem. Let's get some conveyors out like this, and then that, making sure we have plenty.
You built a storage, which can be used to store cargo. You can manually store or use the sorter to automatically stock the cargo.
Do I still have a bunch? I do have a bunch of iron on me. Okay, I need to build a lot of sorters. Let's get some sorters. Yes, sorters. Okay. Didn't I build 4 of these? Ah, I'm short of something. We need another one of these. Okay. Sorter. Definitely want another sorter or 2. Still getting used to the controls. Am I just out of iron? Is that what this is telling me? Yes. Let's produce some of these. There we go. I don't know if the sorters... Oh yeah, it looks like they use 9 kilowatts or so when idle. Double that when they're actually working. All right, that should help support quite a lot of some iron. We need to do the same thing for some copper. Let's get. Oh my goodness gracious. Let me grab some iron plate here. This whole long reach thing, I might need to bump that up. Would be nice. Okay, this guy's still going. We're gonna go to the side, and then outside like this. And then how about some storage? Like so. Now, we have literally one of those. Looks like I can make 72 of them after picking up that huge block of iron. Nice. Okay, let's finally output on each one of those. I'm gonna cancel. No, not the conveyor. No. There we go. Okay, so as we add more things and stuff, we'll be able to get that to work. But I wanted, some place to store that, just because we need to be able to store it. And as you can see, the stack sizes are pretty darn good. And yeah, our first little bit of a factory is up and running. It's glorious. And we can support a whole lot more. I mean, there's 1 million copper just in this bundle here. How much is in this? A little over 1 million on that bundle there. Beautiful. Oh, there's a... Look at that plant. We have ourselves a fundamental factory. All right, well, that's going to do it for this episode. And I thank you for watching. Please hit that like button if you are looking forward to the series, and comment down below, as always, if you've got a suggestion, something to say, or whatever. And subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I will see you next time.